Hello, YouTube.com. It is 5:30 in the morning, and this is my third video installment of defending DoorDash. Um, it feels like it fits in the YouTube tips because in my defense of DoorDash's content strategy and her critics, I want to. I think it's best fit here. So let's just hop into it. Whatever. So video one, I went into this kind of long-winded rant about DoorDash and why DoorDash is getting big and your haters are wrong, and address criticisms. Um, so this is the summary of my first video. Premise of this video is a commentary and analysis of a YouTuber named DoorDash, focusing on her content strategy growth and her critiques she faces from other creators. Here's a summary. I showcase her channel. Then what I think about her channel is she focuses on motivational and practical tips for aspiring YouTubers. Whether it be basic or simple, who cares? That is true. Her core message is about consistent posting, avoiding overthinking, and creating content without worrying about perfection. She posts multiple times a day, often raw and unfiltered content, which resonates with her audience. That's what I think, okay? So she's been posting for years with a significant increase in frequency and content and output over time. The creator attributes her success to her ability to adapt to YouTube algorithm changes, specifically on the focus on frequent content and the never-ending scroll design. So she didn't do this. This happened accidentally. That's just my commentary of what's happened, what's changed with YouTube. YouTube has, you know what I mean? All the social media, go on all social media, they all have a never-ending scroll because essentially the basic model of YouTube is watch videos, advertisers pay to get put on those videos. So they have an incentive. YouTube has an incentive to keep you on the or to keep you on the platform as long as possible. So that's why there is a algorithm change where now the algorithm is promoting newer content. So that newer content does a couple things mechanically. Well, it does a bunch of things, but from YouTube side, it's they're promoting small creators, so then that looks good for them PR. And these are just a couple examples that I can think of. There's infinite amounts of interpretations that you can make from the algorithm changes. So they promote small channels. That's good for PR. They increase the amount of variety and novelty because you can't just have a variety of a bunch of channels that are all good. Okay, so an old criticism of the mechanics of YouTube is that they would only promote big creators, and big creators were taking all of the spotlight, and small creators can't get on there. So then them either knowingly or unknowingly by posting smaller creators, they're increasing the pool of novelty. So by novelty, I mean newness. So it makes you think that your brain's getting a reward for scrolling, whether it's good content or bad content. It is different, so therefore new. So then therefore you get a higher dopamine reward from seeing more content. Okay. So then another mechanic that you see from that too is that you have now dichotomies. So it makes better content look better and it makes worse content look worse because if you just have everything be the best content and you're only seeing like the most viral and then working down from there, which is still kind of how it is, you only base the best off the best. But if you have a mirror, a reflection of something, then you can really contrast the best content from the worst content. So it, that also increases novelty. You know what I mean? Because it'll make you appreciate better things more by having bad things pop up in your feed, etc. But essentially, these are all, in my opinion, mechanics for YouTube to get you to stay on their platform. So I think she stumbled into that, and once she stumbled, she got rewarded with the dopamine spike from the views, and then she increased the frequency of her posting. Maybe one day she increased the frequency. This is me speculating. This maybe one day she increased the increased the frequency of her posting. She got one video that did really well, and then she's like, "What if I do it again, but twice as much or something like that?" Um, and she did. Okay, so she's at 300 videos, which is quite a lot for a YouTuber who's only been around for 2019. Well, who knows when she started posting? I think 300 videos is a lot for somebody who's been posting for 4 years. 4 years is 300 divided by 4 is over one video a week. Okay, so in terms of frequency, just by itself, that's a lot of posts for whatever. Not sure why I'm here. Let me continue my list. I just wanted to show you who DoorDash was in case this is new for anybody. This is her channel. She does this stuff. She makes a lot of videos. Okay. She emphasizes perseverance and just starting is critical to achieving success in YouTube, which is true. She says that in almost every video. Other creators. So now we're going to move on to critiques of DoorDash. Other creators accuse her of promoting unrealistic expectations or a get-rich-quick narrative, which if you go, I can provide examples here, but we're just going through this. If you go to like Ringo TV, I have a commenter who has a couple other channels for us to refer to, which is what in my second video, I call out more, and it is my first video too. So Ringo, Live Video School have both been doing YouTube for decades. That's a wealth of experience and perspective that DoorDash simply doesn't have. She's been busting her ass for 4 years, and one video popped and went viral a couple months ago and made her channel explode, okay? So these creators that he's talking about, before I get into the comment here, Ringo, Live Video School, have been criticizing her and unfairly. Ringo more so than Live Video School. Live Video School is a little bit more of a fair criticism, but in his channel, I want to point out something I think that he is saying that is incorrect. 100% incorrect. Why I have a problem with these critics. If you're gonna criticize someone, you should make sure it's right. And if I'm wrong, whatever. I'll just I'll retract anything I say that is incorrect. But I just I hold that standard for myself, and when I see other people do it, I get really butthurt. And especially, I feel like it's borderline. It is bullying what Ringo is doing. Ringo TV or whatever is bullying her, and there's other creators that are just straight up bullying her, because there's two sides of this. There's two types of creators, and that's why he's kind of lumped them together. Live Video School, he's doing something else, but Ringo and other creators like Ringo are straight up bullying DoorDash and hating people. So that's where I draw an issue and why I continue to talk about this. She does not ever present YouTube as a get-rich-quick scheme. Cares if her strategy lacks depth. If you're just starting, obviously, you're going to have a simpler strategy if you're just starting something versus somebody who's been doing something for decades. That just is the nature of the territory, but it's not a reason to not listen to somebody. If they did one thing right and they have tangible success, which, let's look at her subscriber count. She did something right. At least one thing. So she knows one thing. That's me making fun of them, okay? Or that's me being dumb, knowing that I know nothing. If I'm dumb and I don't know nothing, she got a lot of subscribers. Maybe she knows something. That is the type of logic you should have. And just because she has a lack of depth doesn't mean that she is unqualified in the thing that she knows how to do one thing. If I only know how to add in mathematics, so I make a YouTube video talking about addition, and then somebody criticizes me saying I don't know the quadratic formula, that's not a good enough criticism to add to the conversation why I'm not qualified to teach people how to add in mathematics, okay? So it's just ridiculous. Anyway. I disagree with the critiques, obviously. Defense. Yep, DoorDash is authentic. She does simple content, and it's unedited, it's raw, so that she can build trust with her audience. It's not misleading, it's not harmful, because when you first start doing something, you need to be consistent, okay? So consistently post. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about perfection. Just post. Post frequently, okay? Those are things that are going to help somebody who's brand new more than 10 years of whatever. And I don't know if you're like this, but if we go and we sorry, let me move over here. If you hey man, I need help. You're going to help me. And you say, okay, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you give me 11 things to do on my first day, I'm going to get really overwhelmed. But if you just tell me to post, so then I start doing that, that's going to get me a lot more results than all these other 11 steps, because I am new, okay? In school, when you first started, let's go back to that math example. When you go to mathematics, say you're in first grade or whatever, they don't just hit you with trigonometry. They don't hit you with geometry. They don't throw the whole book at you and say, this is your responsibility for the first day. Just to become an expert at math, what you need to do is blah, 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 blah. Here's all the mathematical theory. Here's calculus. Here's pre-calc. Here's Algebra 2. Here's Algebra 1. Here's geometry. Here's trigonometry. Here's all the disciplines of mathematics. They don't give it to you all on day one, regardless if you have been a math professor for the 50 years or not. They don't even tell you that math beyond that math exists. They just say, today we're going to do math. and then you do one thing, you'll work on it, then you move on to the next thing. Okay. And whatever. Okay, don't want to get preachy. Just move the video on. I only got 5 more minutes. So, the main issue I have with Live Video School is, let's go to his channel. I don't want to watch his videos, but because I don't want to get I don't want to get a copyright, whatever. Go to his videos, man. Come to this guy's channel. It's a lot of good information. It's just I disagree with the way he hooks you in. She's at risk. Let me pause this. Sorry. There's a part here where he pulls out his whiteboard. This might be the first video, actually. My bad. So this is, again, I just freestyle. That's kind of why I like her as well, because obviously she's like,
so
yeah. Where's the whiteboard, bro? This is the wrong one. Which one was I looking at yesterday? There's one I took a particular issue with. Those are popular videos. There's another one where he was talking about her again. They're right here. I think it was this one.
All right.
No, it's not. Jeez, dude. There's one he's sitting in his living room. All right, okay. So I can't find it, but he had a video where he's saying he had his whiteboard and he goes, "I'll just reenact it." I can't find the video right now, so I'm sorry, but I'll post again or whatever, or we can talk about this. But he has said this, okay, where he's like, I'll go to text so we can actually read it. This is what Dodash is describing. You know, Dodash says to quit your post daily, post a lot, 365, get monetized. Then she tells you to quit your 9 to 5. Quit your 9 to 5, get paid forever. And I'm a little hyperbolic here, but he does literally say that Dodash is espousing. Quit your 9 to 5. So one of the things I did, just to finish this up, is I went into ChatGPT. I took a bunch of her videos, like 10, maybe 5 and 10 videos, slapped them in ChatGPT, and I said, does this say to quit your job? Does this say to quit your job? Does this say to quit your job? And no. Whatever. I did it in the second video that'll come out, so maybe I don't need to talk about it, but then I'm just going to go to Ringo. This guy is slamming her. So this guy's kind of like a certified hater. This is a... This guy is a hater. Like, I say that as much love as I can, I guess, but man, like, these types of Dodash beg for money with $19 YouTube success strategies. Rough Dodash clickbait viewers and respond to Ringo TV. I can't watch Dodash no more, I swear. Like, this is how Dodash ruined YouTube? Dodash scam many smaller YouTubers. Learn the truth here. Okay, so that's slander. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, these are the types of people that you're looking at. Plus, also then, like, this guy ain't no... He's espousing that Dodash is a scammer, therefore immoral. But if we go to his channel, you can go to his oldest, and he posts, like, softcore porn. So, I mean, like, whatever you agree with morally or whatever, but, like, this is YouTube. I don't know. Like, he's not a perfect angel either, and he may be different now, whatever. Everybody grows, whatever. But I'm saying, like, don't throw stones in a glass house. That's all I'm saying. That's my second installment. And if I do another one, it's going to be pretty much responding to this guy's comment specifically. But that's my video defending Dodash, and probably done with it unless more stuff develops. So I'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.